Hello, Maple Park parents. I'm the counselor Hillary Gray,
Hi, I'm Mrs. McGinnis.
and we wanted to go over some social media 101 things for you. Now that students have the iPads, there are lots of social media platforms that they may be using that you are not familiar with. Some of the most popular social media platforms are Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Musical.ly, Kik, maybe even Tinder, and Ask.fm. We wanted to go over kind of what these apps are and then some kind of ground rules that you can use as parents to make sure that your students are using these platforms safely. Instagram, if you're not familiar with it, is a picture sharing app. Students can also message each other through this app, and it can be a common group message platform, so be careful of that. Snapchat is a platform in which pictures and messages are sent, but they disappear after a certain amount of time. I'll let Mrs. McGinnis talk a little bit about Musical.ly.
Musical.ly allows students to sing and record themselves, and they can also communicate to one another and tag other people in that.
Kik is another instant messaging platform that students might be using so that you don't look through their text messages and see what they're sending. It's kind of a hidden instant messenger. Tinder is a dating app that shows you people in your area that are also on it. It can be super unsafe, especially for middle school students to be using at all. And then Ask.fm is an anonymous question and answer application. So now we just wanted to go over some things that you can do as parents.
These are just tips to consider. Check out all of the social media outlets that your kids are using. Just be aware of what they're using.
You can also get onto sites like commonsensemedia.org. This will tell you more information as far as what you should be looking for, what cyberbullying looks like on certain platforms, and just things to be aware of as parents.
Another tip is to teach your kids to protect themselves from cyberbullying. Many of the apps that we discussed, you can actually block users and also report inappropriate activity.
One of our biggest tips here is to set some ground rules. So we really feel like social media is a privilege, it's not a right. So if your student is using it inappropriately, please feel free to delete these apps and block the download on the App Store so that they can't re-download them. And then a couple things that you should let your student know is to make sure that they're only friending people that they really know, not just somebody they've met through the internet. Never give their full name for any online accounts. They should never give out any information that will identify them, such as their address, where they go to school, their phone number, nothing like that. Never go out and physically meet somebody that they have met online. And it's also really good to just ask them to use their social media platforms in a public room like your living room or your kitchen so that you can monitor what they're doing.
And don't forget to always know who they're following and who is following your student. Constantly talk to your child about social media and just check their devices. We can't stress that enough.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're always here to help, if it does involve some form of bullying or cyberbullying that you would like to report to us, but really being vigilant and checking these devices and blocking people that are, causing any issues for your student is the best way to keep anything like this from happening. You can always give us a call or administration a call, and we're happy to help.
Have a great day.